We thanking you for putting us to bed. We thanking you for waking us up. A special thanks for those who cannot say thank you this morning, blessed Lord. But I stretch my hands to the Lord. I help I know but you. And even though you draw yourself from us this morning, Lord, where thou shall we go? But this morning I bring the country before you. I bring Grenada, Carrico, and Pitty before you this morning, blessed Lord. Father, pass by the island and the country this hour, blessed Lord. Father, look down upon it with pity and compassion. Father, remember the four corners of Grenada this hour, blessed Lord. Father, the entire of Grenada this hour, Master. Father, look down upon us with pity and compassion. Father, this morning, blessed Lord, I bring all the school children before you this morning, especially those who are about to graduate and even those who are graduate already this hour, Lord. And I leave them up before you, Lord, not forgetting the teachers who are tile and tile with them. Look over each and every one of them this morning, blessed Lord. The principal is in your hand. Father, guide them and protect them. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Bless them if they will be so pleased. Remember each and every one this morning, blessed Lord. Father God, I bring that kid before you. Father, remember that son if they will be so pleased. Father, touch him from the crown of your head to the sole of your foot. Father, where he weak, make him strong. And where he's strong, make him stronger this morning. I bring all those what win they sit before you this morning. I cannot name them one by one, but Master, you are acquainted to all your children. Remember even those who win they sit this morning, blessed Lord. Father, remember each and every one this hour, blessed Lord. I bring the Prime Minister before you this hour, Lord. Father, you know him by name and in number. Father, each and every one of them this morning, Lord. I bring them before you and I lift them up to you this hour, Master. Do for them, Lord. Bless them if thou be so pleased. Father God, remember the entire force. Remember all the police and them this hour, Lord. Pass by every police station this hour, Master. Reach out and touch each and every one of them. I bring the SSU before you this hour, Lord. Remember each and every camp is in your hand this hour. Pass by every camp this hour, Lord. Guide them and protect them this morning, blessed Lord. Father God, you know what I want to tell and you know what I want to see concerning that country. Every village and every parish, I bring each and every one before you. Remember those that cannot help themselves, those on the bed of affliction. Look over each and every one of them. Try you cut in this morning, Lord, and give Grenada a peep down. Give it a peep down this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, I know you is not deaf to hear me, Lord, when I call in you, Lord. Father, I know your eyes is not blind, Jesus, to keep us up down below. Your face is not too short to meet us half the way, my God and my King. This morning, blessed Lord, what could I tell you? Not forgetting the boat on the ocean. Father, even the plane I bring before you in the air. Remember, the Coast Guard is in your hand. The one who stay in it this hour, blessed Lord. Reach out and touch each and every one. The fishermen, Lord, they depend on you to have the daily bread, my God and my King. Remember, Mr. Andre, I bring before you. Remember each and every one of them, my God and my Redeemer. The offspring of his body, I bring them before you and I lift them up to you. Wherever they locate, the home you lend unto him this hour, blessed Lord. Keep it safe night and day. The radio station I bring before you. Remember it, Jesus. Leave no veins where Satan could enter. Father, Satan rampart this hour, blessed Lord. But I'm asking you, General Master, to shut in Satan, saying if thou be so pleased, my God and my King. Have mercy on us throughout the world this hour, blessed Lord. Remember, Mr. Andre's staff, I bring them before you. Each and every one of them this hour, blessed Lord. Father, you know them by the name and you know them by the number. You are acquainted to all your children. Reach out and touch each and every one this morning, Lord. Pass by the village this hour, Lord. Pass by the village this hour, Master, my God and my King. Those who cannot hear, Lord, I know you is able, Jesus. There is nothing you cannot do for them. My God and my King, all those what lost the loved one, reach out and touch them this morning, General Master. Oh God and our Father, this our blessed Lord. What could I tell you concerning your sheep in the pasture? You know each and every one of them by their different voices. You say, Rock of Ages, cleft for them and let they hide themselves in thee, my God and my Redeemer. Father God, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in the green pasture. He leadeth me beside still water, restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk to the valley, to the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou hast made a rod and thy staff to comfort me. Thou prepare my table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest me with all my cup and ends over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Good morning and thank you. How are you doing?
Well, I'm okay for the time.
All right. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Oi?
I say stay safe.
Thank you very much. All the best.
Have a nice one.
Same to you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, yeah.
It's real. It's 91. Grenada, how you doing? Good morning.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Have you ever been to England to do a bit of shopping? I know, you always wanted to, but the trip is so long. Well, worry not. We have brought England right to you on Main Street Sauters. Walk in and get the experience of shopping in England. We're doing it for the love. Without spending a pound and a crown. At our location, we have a little bit of everything British. Men and women's wear, colognes and perfumes, watches and jewelry. All the brand name and high quality baby items you have always wanted. Music lovers, Bluetooth earpieces and Bluetooth speakers are in stock. Desktop and laptop computers and chargers for most electronic items. Inexpensive microphones and portable speakers of different sizes. Cell phones high quality with accessories at very inexpensive prices. Fridges, stoves, washing machines and a microwave. And guess what? We even have some hard to find British food items only at Little England. At Little England, we'll only find items of durability and style, serving you with distinction. Come in, because this is where you can shop England style. Mention Real FM and get a special discount or a gift. And ladies, we have the toys you've always been looking for. Little England, right here in the Quasi in Sotes. Give us a call, 458-4111.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Hey, what's up? You guys good? I'm good. I'm cool.
I say we have.
It's a Wednesday morning. Political Wednesday day as well.
Without fear.
Hey, my friends on YouTube. Good morning to you. Yeah, that was a special morning for the friends on YouTube. Me? Okay, so, man, yeah, it's raining. Been raining all night, as far as I'm concerned. But, what say? Oh, Chrissy, good morning to you. How are you doing, my dearest? Chrissy, the pineapple's finished up. Yeah, well, I guess I ain't get this time. You might have more, man. I have faith. I have faith in that, right, Chrissy? I wonder if she's listening anyway. I have to send a thing to someone. Zinedine Zidane is a footballer. Yeah. Zinedine Zidane, I think he was a footballer. China? No. France? Could be. Yeah, could be. Zinedine Zidane. Adrian Watts, good morning, my brother. How are you? Mr. Watts, everything good? Great. Vanessa Lalji, top of the morning to you. Jackie, my dear Jackie Raymond. Jackie, I thought you had deserted me. I know Oldtree has, but I thought you had deserted me, Jackie. Good morning to you, my dearest. And here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. Cynthia Bartholomew. Cynthia, are you in Carriacou or P. Martinique? I'm wondering. Which one are you? Carriacou or P. Martinique? And Mr. Errol Bonaparte. Good morning to you, Errol. Here's hoping that you and your loved ones will have a splendid day and enjoy the rest of the month, for that matter. I bestow upon you blessings for the rest of your life. Yeah, all you people there. I'm thinking. What am I thinking? What would you like me to think? I don't know what you want me to think, but I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a wonderful thing to be with you for yet another beautiful morning. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I love you. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm also thinking that drumsticks is late this morning. No, I'm thinking that too. There's so many other things that I am thinking. And you will know as you continue to listen almost everything that I am thinking because I am thinking. Join me and think a bit. Just as I thought about drumsticks, she is called. See, positive things happen when you think positively. Good morning, drumsticks.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good morning to the nation. Salvador, good morning. A reading from the Word of God, Psalm 127. Unless the Lord builds the house, the labor is in vain who build it. Unless the Lord watches over the city, in vain the watchman keep his vigil. It is in vain that you rise so early and go to bed so late. Vain too, to eat the bread of toil, for he gives his beloved sheep. Children are an heritage from the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is a gift. Like an arrow in the hands of an warrior are the children of youth. Happy is the man who is quiver full of them. He shall not be put to shame when he contends with his enemy in the gate. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so much, my dear. How are you doing this rainy-looking Wednesday morning?
I'm good.
A lot of rain your side?
Yes, we just finished fall day. I'll hold up now.
You hold up?
Yeah.
I just for you to run along the road and come back. As soon as you come back, rain again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's only me. I ain't know that for sure. I just saying that. You know me, I just say all kinds of
I
things.
think you have something or 12 again.
Well, you wanted to be inside. If you did inside, you're dead now. You're still outside? What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I did, man. I did, Jeremy.
Hold on and be good, and God will bless you.
I trust and I hope that he does.
Day by day, he will bless you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice day.
You too, my dears.
Yeah,
Take care.
bye.
All right. Bye-bye. You got to be careful.
What you say? When you talk, when you go, what you say?
Next Tuesday, God's willing, you should be returning to the insurance hour. Yeah, the insurance hour. Yvonne Roberts, good morning to you. Yvonne, where are you? Where's Yvonne Roberts? You know, I know Adrian Watts, he's in the U.S., was here on vacation recently together with his wife. Good morning again, Adrian. And Vanessa Lalji. Vanessa's in St. David's? Jackie Raymond. Jackie's in London. Cynthia Bartholomew's somewhere in the Sister Isles. I don't know if it's PD Martinique or Carriacou. Definitely not on Grenada. Errol Bonaparte. I believe Errol is in New York. And Yvonne Roberts. Yvonne, where are you? Are you in New York also? Are you in Grenada? So here's what. This is the morning when I want to find out where all you people who view, I want to find out where you are. So here's what. Holla. Well, you don't have to call. Just when you type in, just let me know. Oh, there you go. Yvonne is in the USA. Well, Yvonne, the USA is a big place. You could see where you're in Brooklyn, or you're in Miami, or you're in Orlando, or you're in Utah or somewhere, just USA. So what, USA is a big place. What happened? Think you'll go around the USA in a day? What's wrong with you? Tell a man where they? What kind of thing you hiding? Oh, Yvonne John Roberts. Okay, Yvonne John Roberts. That's your name? Okay, so Cynthia Bartholomew, I'm back in Carriacou, Mr. Donald. As always, love listening to Real FM, home or abroad. Thank you so very much, Cynthia. So Cynthia is in Carriacou. See Yvonne? She's in Carriacou, but you're there in the USA. I don't understand. So I know that big place. How I gonna know that where you're there? I'm gonna look for the people weather. Yvonne, straighten up.
You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
As we get ready to dazzle you this morning, we want to make sure that you know weather-wise what's going to happen before you are dazzled by us here at Real FM. Jonathan Price, good morning.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, the 6th of July, 2022, as recorded at the Mars Bishop International Airport. The present weather is cloudy with showers with winds coming from the east at 20 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 1013.8 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 25.6 degrees Celsius with relative humidity at 94%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.1 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night, 24.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 13.8 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, hence the total for the month, which brings the total for the month to 27.9 millimeters. Now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, hazy and windy, becoming cloudy at times with a few brief, light to moderate morning showers. Today's maximum will be 30.5 degrees Celsius with winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. The seas will be moderate to slightly rough with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. Hence, a marine advisory remains in effect. High tide will be at 7:45 a.m. and low tide at 2 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:37 and sunrise tomorrow at 5:48. Just to repeat the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, hazy, and windy, becoming cloudy at times with a few brief, light to moderate morning showers. And once again, a marine advisory remains in effect. From the forecast desk at the Mars Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you, Brother Jonathan. Have a wonderful day yourself, my brother. It is real. It's 91.9. Yeah, time to dazzle you. You know, I'm going to dazzle you like you dazzled a couple of folks when I was kind of nimble on the feet. You know, I'm saying these days I'm not as nimble on the feet. Yeah, you need to see me. Today. Now, I'll tell you what's up with today now. Today is a day that you have to understand and know. With the weather the way it is, boy, you're not wishing to be at work now, are you? No, who's wishing to be at work? Nobody wants to be at work in weather like this. Everybody wants to be home. But the interesting thing is that some people must work. Police officers must work. Nurses must work. Doctors must work. Yeah? Radio announcers must work. Not necessarily media people. Media people could just, but that segment, radio announcers, must work. Bus drivers, the ones the road in block, they must work. Xander, good morning, Fluffy. Happening, Fluff, everything good? Yeah, nice. Okay, so today's Political Wednesdays, or Political Wednesday. The guy, no, I ain't see him yet. I know. Jackie Raymond. So Nick Martin says he lives in Bathway. Good morning, Nick Martin. But Errol Bonaparte says, I am in the South. South of what? Errol, don't let me have to watch, boy. You in the South. What do you mean by that? South of what? Mr. Donald, I'm from St. David's, but I live in Mama Can's. When I say I live in Mama Can, well, look at that. Married and living in Mama Can's, that is a good thing. Nick Martin in Bathway. Jackie Raymond. Andre, can't seem to find you on Facebook, so been missing you, no notifications. With 5-hour difference, kind of hard to track the time. We have a nice day in London today. Well, good to know. Jackie, no, the program is not on Facebook for the time being. We've decided to use the YouTube stream to develop it the way we want it to develop. And the only way to really do that is to kill the Facebook stream. So as soon as we get the YouTube stream as to where we want it and a certain level of perfection, then we'll do so and include the Facebook stream. But in order for us to get it to that level, Jackie, what you need to do is to subscribe. And there'll be a notification bell that you can hit so you'll be notified when the program goes to is ready to start. Okay. Nick Martin likes the graphics for the weather report. You see, that's what I said to you, Nick. Remember I said to you, we are developing it. It's a whole process, but we need to focus with that development on on YouTube. We need to focus with that development on YouTube. When we get everything running, spanking, and blazing, we'll do so and share that link over to Facebook. But remember that I keep saying to you, share our YouTube stream and cause people to like and share too and subscribe. Once they subscribe, man, big things happening in the area. Pat James, how are you, Pat? Here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. But hold on. People, I never knew I'd see the day when I see two Calcatons. I'm seeing two Calcatons. I don't know which one to choose. I'm seeing two Calcatons, one on the left and one on the right. Well, that other one ain't moving now. Let me see that head moving. No, that head ain't moving. Lord have mercy be. Trouble take the world. Trouble take the world.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
You got to be. Let me see if I could find Carl Gaten now. It's like I can't find the guy. Let's go. Hold on. I have to do this. Yeah. But Caton, are you there? I'm not even seeing your head moving. Something's wrong. So I gotta remove. Well, hold on me. No. He's not. All right. So yeah, he's gone. So he's gonna come back in, I guess. Joanne, my dearest Joanne, are you making cake yesterday, girl? Somebody tell me you're making cake yesterday, Joanne. Yeah. So you can't just make cake and just share for everybody in the neighborhood. Tamika Moses. Tamika, where you there up in the mountain up there? You're cold. We had a bad idea. You can't even move today. Oh boy. All right. So Jackie got the information. Right. Yeah, Tamika, you can't move. Up there cold as ice. Drumsticks tell me up there cold.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grenlec, you come first. Save energy, save the time. Reduce your wattage and reduce your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grenlec, you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grenlec, you come first.
Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative, supporting education.
The project for our school is the expansion of the school feeding department and home economics department. Our previous kitchen area has been very small and sometimes it became congested. Therefore, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to Grenlec for partnering with us in ensuring that we improve the quality of education that we provide here at Riverside Government School.
Grenlec.
Send
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Have you ever been to England to do a bit of shopping? I know, you always wanted to, but the trip is so long. Well, worry not. We have brought England right to you on Main Street Cities. Walk in and get the experience of shopping in England.
We're doing it for the love.
Without spending a pound and a crown. At our location, we have a little bit of everything British. Men and women's wear, colognes and perfumes, watches and jewelry. All the brand name and high quality baby items you have always wanted. Music lovers, Bluetooth earpieces and Bluetooth speakers are in stock. Desktop and laptop computers and chargers for most electronic items. Inexpensive microphones and portable speakers of different sizes. Cell phones high quality with accessories at very inexpensive prices. Fridges, stoves, washing machines and a microwave. And guess what? We even have some hard to find British food items only at Little England. At Little England, you'll only find items of durability and style, serving you with distinction. Come in, because this is where you can shop England style. Mention Real FM and get a special discount or a gift. And ladies, we have the toys you've always been looking for. Little England, right here in the Quasi in Sotes. Give us a call, 458-4111.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, consumers, and welcome to yet another edition of Waterwise, a production of the National Water and Sewage Authority, Nawasa. Thanks for joining us this morning. I am your presenter, Jamila Lewis. Today, we continue to provide you with useful information relating to the hurricane season. In our last program, we discovered that this year's forecast for the hurricane season features a very unique event called the Triple Dip La Nina. Let's go back to Fox 26 Houston for an insight into what this means.
So what exactly is a triple dip La Nina? Well, let's start out with what a La Nina is and what effect it has on hurricanes. So in an average year, you have the trade winds blowing across the equatorial regions of the Earth. They're all around the Earth, and it's a very typical pattern. And this tends to steer warm water, or keep warm water there centered at the equator. Some years, like this one, a La Nina year, those trade winds speed up a bit, so they're blowing more strongly, and they actually pull water away from the west coast of South America. That brings water up from under the surface, which is called upwelling, and it actually creates a pool of cooler than normal conditions. We call that the La Nina. Its effect is that it tends to make the jet stream winds, the upper level winds, weaker across the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic. That results in more frequent tropical storms, and in fact, we tend to have approximately double the number of storms in La Nina years than we do in El Nino years. This map shows us what is called the sea surface temperature anomaly. Is it below normal or above normal? Above normal would be yellow or orange. This blue area shows that we have a large portion of the Pacific Ocean with below normal temperatures. That's our La Nina. So what makes it a triple dip La Nina? Well, it means that it's going to be lasting for 3 years, potentially. This is a chart of the last several years of El Nino and La Nina oscillations, and it tends to go back and forth about every year or two. But some of these La Ninas last a long time. We had one back in 2007, 2008, another one back in 2010, 2011, and this latest one where we have taken one dip in 2020, a second dip in 2021, and our third dip, or the triple dip La Nina, this year for the summer of 2022.
Remember, our watchword for the remainder of the hurricane season is be prepared. Nawasa reminds you also of your personal responsibility to ensure that you have storage at all times. Your storage requirement, 35 gallons of water per person per day for a minimum of 3 days. You are encouraged to make an investment in a water storage tank or purchase additional tanks, especially for this hurricane season. Now that's all the time we have with you this morning. On behalf of the entire team at Nawasa, I am Jamila Lewis, wishing you a wonderful day.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share.
Desiree Nelson, good morning.
Wolf in sheep clothing, birds of prey.
Yeah, Cedric excuse me, Cedro Peters. Cedro, where are you? You can't just say good vibes and you thinking, Cedro, what kind of thing is that, man? Just tell a man where you there, man. What kind of thing is that? Oh, there he is. Look at my virgin right there. He's smiling. Nah, he ain't smiling yet. When he's smiling, I'll let you know. I'll wait until he smiles before I bring him up on camera. So you can stay there. Once he ain't smile, forget it. That's it. Keeping a serious face. He trying to pull his face on me. That can't work. Come on. Do the face, man. Do the face. Yeah, do the face, guy. Yes, there's the guy smiling right there. I'm going to bring the guy up right now. There's the guy. The big guy. What's up, big guy? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up with you?
I'm just here trying to, touch base with my people,
Well, that's a good thing.
Individually, I mean here. Because, with all the elections passing, you gloss over people and you sort of lose touch, so I want to regain that touch that I have with people, my folks there.
You want to reacquaint yourself? You want to reacquaint yourself?
I've never lost acquaintance. I just retouching.
Bring back that vibes.
You don't lose acquaintance with your house, but you get them touch up paint. You know that.
I hear you, guru.
You want some coffee?
Nah.
Okay, so you want to go and make some coffee? You could go and make some coffee. I'll watch you making coffee.
No, man, I'm good.
We need to put a camera in your kitchen so you could whip up a breakfast so we could see you making breakfast.
Yeah, what are the morning? A decent breakfast.
What is a decent breakfast? What do you mean by that? Explain. Yeah, I like you.
Well, a decent breakfast is one where you try to balance it with, with the carbohydrates, with the proteins and everything.
What is everything? That's a food source to everything?
Yeah, well, I say you try to the whole food chart. You try to make a balance eating.
Okay.
Or then sometimes we grab and go. You see what day, but sometimes you take your time and you try to the food groups. You try to look at the food groups and get something from each of the groups in the breakfast.
Everybody wondering about you and how you're going in Union Island and you didn't tell them, and people asking me that. I'm like, yo, don't ask me. Call him and ask him. I'm not his babysitter.
Well, Andre, we spoke yesterday and I mentioned that a lot of persons who claim they love the Ancient of Days, but they're showing hatred for people they could see. And boy, in wax get dirty yesterday, because I told you I was going to the sea. Went to the sea yesterday and did some harvesting. We harvest around what you call the fine bag, and them big ones, and them we harvest around 21 fine bags of wet ones. So we have it in process right now.
How many pounds would that yield you? How many pounds would that yield you?
Oh, close to 200 pounds when ready.
Just 200?
Yeah, because the ratio is maybe about 1 to 4. 4 green and then 1 ocean. So for instance, if you get 400 wet pounds in process, you'll get around 100.
Okay.
And just telling you, so I was out in the sea for maybe from after 10 to about after 4.
Stop telling people out in the sea like, man, baby, you can't swim. You like, say you was just on the sea.
Call it what you want. I was out in the sea. They call it the sea. Not me had give it a name.
Why stop that? You have to stop that.
And then, so Dre, on my return, when the phone pick up the Wi-Fi, boy, that phone start going up, I get frightened.
Okay.
And they start, well, it seems like those so-called Christians who might be my friends who have contact with me, boy, they wasn't pleased. So
why so?
One even go so far as tell me, so that why you stop come to church and that why he doesn't go to church again. And remember, Don't forsake the assembling of the brethren, and where 2 or 3 is gathered in his name. All kind of quotation come on. So I simply reply to one or two, I tell them Romans 16:17, and they could go and read it. And if they have any problem with what he say, take it up with God. Well, I'll paraphrase it. Why he say once you grow up in a particular doctrine, and the doctrine change, because the doctrine I grew up on one of love people. Because even when Christ was down here, you see the greatest of all commandments is to love people. And you can't love people and spew in that heat. And Romans 16:17 simply say, if you grow up with a doctrine and any doctrine change, you have to stay away. So they could go and read Romans 16:17, and if they have any problem with what Romans 16:17 say, take it up with God and don't hate people. All I was trying to say, why hate you who you seen and claim to love who you don't see? To me, it don't work out. But anyway, that is beside the point. So what's up politically at your entry?
Politically?
Yeah.
Not much. We expect today's what, the 6th?
Yeah.
So sometime today, we expect our Prime Minister back from Suriname.
Oh yeah.
Where he attended his very first meeting. That was historical for him.
Yeah.
His very first meeting, having one in just about 2 weeks, and getting the opportunity to rub shoulders with other leaders.
Yeah, from the region.
Why do you say region? You say that all the time. Anyway, but from the region. And the only one who wasn't there, who preferred to stay home to watch cricket, was Skerritt. Skerritt did not go.
Because he did not cricket in Dominica for a very long time.
Yeah, so Skerritt did not go to that meeting.
I was just saying that I was wondering if Skerritt went because of the cricket in shooting.
No, he didn't go. He didn't go because there was cricket. So Skerritt didn't make that trip. So he would have got the opportunity to meet leaders from the Caribbean, leaders of CARICOM, of course, and that would have been really, really good. It would have done his confidence and having met them for the first time, and the attention would have been on him because they would have been asking him questions. Hey, how did you do it? It's not an easy thing to beat Keith Mitchell. You only got in here 8 months ago. You know, how do you do it? How are things? How you feeling? They would be asking him all these questions, and they would have gotten a feel as to who he really is as a leader,
and a person.
Yeah, and as a person. So that would have been really, really good for him. He's expected back here today, I believe. No?
And apart from rubbing shoulders with the leaders, the whole organization of CARICOM, you'd have get a preview as to the personnel in terms of the Secretary General and others, which in itself is a good experience.
Yeah, and then, well, there are other members of his delegation. Joseph Handel, who is the
Foreign Affairs.
Yeah, he would have gone also. And also at that would have been, I think there was somebody by the name of Orlando Romaine. I don't know who that person is. I don't know who Orlando Romaine is.
CARICOM ambassador was there too?
Yes. Ali Gill was part of that delegation. So you had Prime Minister Mitchell, Foreign Affairs Minister Andel, His Excellency Ali Gill, somebody by the name of Orlando Romaine, and there's another one. There's another name that I don't know. I'm still trying to place them, as to what's their speciality. I don't know.
Casey, and that is looking at the delegation. In 2008, the first trip the NDC delegation made was to Trinidad.
Yeah.
And the excellency was on that trip too.
Was that Ali Gill?
Yeah, when some discussion of with oil and boundary demarcation and things. So yeah, he seems to be a guy who always make those first trips.
Well, good for him. It was also on that first trip. It was also on that first trip that Grenada got those Prados.
Yeah.
And all praise must go to the members of the RGPF because those Prados are still working.
Yeah, man. Still up and running.
Still up and running. I believe, I'm not sure, I've not seen the Prime Minister move as yet. So I don't know if, those are the vehicles that he's using at this time. Have you seen him?
Nah, I haven't seen him in motion as yet.
Yeah.
But he spoke well down in the thing.
Well, I remember you using a word to describe Patrick and Twine. What was that word again?
The oracle.
The oracle. But I would not use that word to describe Prime Minister Mitchell. I'll just say he's an excellent orator. He has a way with words. He has a tone that can be considered to be soft on the palate of the air.
Yeah. Pleasing on the palate.
Pleasing, very pleasing on the palate of the air. So therefore, you would expect him, once he does his homework, you would expect him to present very well. Well, another excellent presenter in the Caribbean is Motley.
Yeah.
She has a good command. And then again, you must understand that for all his working years, I'm speaking here to the Prime Minister Mitchell, all his working years, he has had to convince the judge.
He had to have the gift of gab.
The gift of the gab to convince the judge. So saying that, well, the Prime Minister spoke well, that's an understatement. You expect him to speak well. When he doesn't, Carl, that is when you start saying, well, hold on. What happened to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell? He was not as good as he has always been.
Yeah, good as accustomed.
As accustomed to being, yeah. But one expects him to speak well. However, not everybody has the gift of the gab.
No.
Not everybody has the gift of the gab.
But my view going forward within the context of our country, the political context is one where it is interesting times going forward. In terms of the opposition, I look forward to the performance of the opposition in Parliament. I don't know yet who might be in the Senate, but in terms of the House of Representatives, I look forward, according to Clifford, I will borrow a phrase from Clifford here, for them to give a very good account of themselves.
That's when you just cause trouble, when you borrow things from Clifford, and then he appears.
Yeah.
He's going to appear just now.
So going forward, I anticipate great things. And in terms of our organization, we ought to do all what is necessary, me and you and others, to ensure that we remain very viable and not use the result of the last polls to make us feel any less. Because we still have to contribute to nation building, however you look at it, Andre Donald. Whether in opposition or not, we have a part to play. Like I would say, tourism, everybody business. The development of the country should not be left in one quarter, but for all.
Why they're saying you're preaching to the choir, because I have never stopped contributing to the development of my little corner.
That I know.
And thereby, when that corner shows the effects of the development, then other areas will be affected. So I've never stopped.
Right,
And that's one of the thing. That's one of the things that I can look at the supporters of the Congress who would have won. I can look at them and I can smile for them, smile with them, and only those that have no manners. That when they pass my home where I live, and then they pass there, and sometimes I'm like, thank God my mother would have transitioned, because according to a partner of mine, oh God, oi, all Agnes thing lay on the ground. And that continues to happen. Sunday, I was just sitting in my favorite spot under the plum tree. Sunday, mentally getting myself ready to come and deal with the cricket. And some people, they look like they came from that senile fete.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing again. And I'm like, oh boy, when will this end? Is it having an effect on me? Yeah, to do so, and you can cause Andre, but to do so and to bring Agnes into it is having an effect on me. I will say that it is having an effect on me.
That's the thing what does get to me if they bring in Annlyn, Paul in the thing. Beat up on me how you want, but when you bring in my mother anything, I don't take that. But Andre, of the view here, listening to a lot of those people and them, the victory was gained, but for some reason they're still not happy.
I'm not even going. Personally, you can speak to it, but personally, I'm not even going into it. I just deal with, those things that affect me directly. But like to go in to discuss their victory and whether or not they're happy, that's a business. They won. I mean, my good friend Xander, I had to speak to him this morning. So then I saw one of those handbands on his gear stick. So I say, hey, so you're tired, man, you want to kill me every time I watch you have to see something? He laugh. But that's Xander and I, good jest. That's the camaraderie that we have. But hey, if they want to be angry, be angry. If they want to be happy, be happy. At the end of the day, as you keep saying, and as I've always said, Grenada is what counts.
Yep.
Whether or not the Congress or the NNP is in office, at the end of the day, is Grenada that counts. We will have our differences, and of course, and let us not be fooled by this, Carl. People say, oh, well, election gone, so put your differences aside. No, the differences will always be there.
Remain, yeah.
They will always remain. Those differences is what cause us to be unique.
Yep.
But the thing is, we do not have to confront the next man every day.
Confrontational.
Right. We don't have to do that. But the differences will always be there. Because
it will.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you will not find, when you're telling me, oh, let's come together and build. At the end of the day, I am for nation building. But you will not find me and Ali Cat jumping up together. No. Excuse me. I ain't jumping up with Ali Cat anyway. But I am for nation building. I will do what I have to do. to build this nation, but I will not jump up with alley cat.
Well put. We all for nation building. We are all for nation building. However, our opinion as how to go about it does not always be the same. And we have to respect that about ourselves. And that does not make us less. That shouldn't make me and you less of a nation builder because our opinion might be different to our other person. And that's what should understand. And you rightly put it in its proper perspective. We go always have difference. That's the constant of life. But like I was saying earlier, and I look forward to the performance of my organization in opposition. Like a friend of mine was telling me last night by Dr. Mitchell in opposition, they bad. I say not necessarily the experience he have. I don't think he would shy away from presenting his experience when the time matters. So I look forward in great anticipation. You know, like how when around Christmas time and you're small and you look forward in glee to what you might get. That's how I'm looking forward to the debates and so on in opposition. I'll try to listen every time.
While you look forward, Carl, to the debate, I am closely watching two appointments.
Tell me.
i.e., the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House. Those two appointments would speak volumes as to the level of debate that we have in both houses.
It will set the tone.
It will set the tone because you will have to. In a situation like this where, and here's where it gets ticklish. You have an administration in office with, well, Ron Redhead and was it Tessa?
Yeah, they was in the Senate one time.
And it was Miss James in the Senate too?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Now, they are now in the lower house. While the rules are basically the same, but you have a set of people, well, not a set of people, let me rephrase that. You have persons like Gloria Thomas, Adrian Thomas, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, Dennis Cornwall, Lennox Andrew, Philip Telesford, Queens Britton. You have these individuals who are new, right? Now, if you have if someone assumes the position as the Speaker of the House,
umpire,
and also as the President of the Senate, because you have, and these people are new to the positions, Carl, we have a problem.
Parliamentary procedures, though.
Parliamentary procedures will have a problem because it will be based on their interpretation
of the rules of
the rules of the both houses. So I wait to see.
And you have certain jurisdictions when persons feel like the opposition, you have certain jurisdiction like in Trinidad and other places. When it is felt that the interpretation of the rules is not proper, people just take that much time to quote to him.
Yep. Because you have a situation.
As you rightly said, the umpire would set the tone. The choice of the umpire would set the tone as to how the game would be played. However, democracy demands that the game be played as fair as could be.
Because you have a situation where the leader of the opposition will be the the person with the most experience.
The father of the house.
The father of the house. Definitely. He would have been through it all. Now, as I said, you know somebody who would have been probably the best person to put in that position now?
That's him.
In as much as he's not necessarily my favorite person, not necessarily my favorite person, George Maguire.
Yeah, he would make a okay speaker.
Speaker of the House at this time, one, because yes, he's... Carl, what are you doing?
Yeah. That's true.
You want me to take a break so that you could deal with what you have to deal with?
No, good now.
Okay. Please, do not do that again. You're behaving like a spoiled brat. Did I say brat? Anyway.
See what you must.
Already said. Now, and even what you said there, you just threw me off. That was unconstitutional. That was definitely unconstitutional.
That was uncool.
We're
talking about George Maguire on the speaker.
No, but George Maguire, based on the fact that the NDC would have appointed him as Speaker of the House before. So it may be a good thing to appoint him again, if he is so willing to do. Another person from the NDC realm who would understand the House like that is Nazim Burke. He has spent some time, 2 terms? In 2 or 3 terms? 2 terms in the in the lower house, and he has spent some time in the upper house as senator, right? Right. So he is someone who would have some experience in that. Somebody just sent me a message here and said, what about Joan Purcell? Now, to me, Joan Purcell, I don't know, she does not hit me as someone who can be a good Speaker of the House or a good...
On top of the game, but remember she was the president. She was the president of the Senate one time.
That is where I'm taking that from. She never really impressed me. She may have impressed other people, but she never really impressed me. Somebody saying, well, what about George Prime? I don't know. Because Speaker of the House and President of the Senate has a lot to do with one's personality and one's temperament. You cannot be somebody who is quick to the draw. And based on the fact that when you listen to George Prime, you get the impression that he's somebody who is quick to the draw. And that does not necessarily make for a good candidate in that situation.
But I think the mere fact that he's one of the czars rule him out of that post.
When you say he's one of the czars, what do you mean?
But I think he's one of the like after the ministers, he has certain like a transition team. I think he on that team.
Oh, okay. That does not rule him out.
Diplomatic affairs, I think he's one on that.
That does not rule him out. You would just have to no, it doesn't rule him out at all. No. It doesn't rule him out. Leonard Peters is saying, how about Margaret Nichols? Now, Margaret Nichols is a former president of the Senate. Yes, she's pretty okay. She understands the rules. Is she able to deal with what I consider to be modern day politicians, Carl? I don't know, because she would have been a president of the Senate a very long time ago when the first NDC was in office. Can she? I don't know. But she would know the rules and she would know how things, her temperament is pretty okay. Would I like to see Margaret in the job? Yeah, Margaret can do the job. She can do it pretty okay.
But one of the things that have to be considered, or should, well, my view here, that any person chosen, there will be a perception to that appointment.
When you
Whether in
say
a
a
good way.
perception, when
Well,
you say a perception, what do you
most,
mean?
if most of the ordinary people believe that person would not able to be fair, that's a perception. Fairness is a perception for that positioning.
No, I'm just asking you why are you saying that, and I understand what you're saying. I believe that Margaret can be fair.
Okay.
I believe that Margaret can be fair in her deliberations. I honestly do believe that. George Prime, as I said, I believe he'll be quick to the draw. You know, and Joan Purcell just never really impressed me. Joan Purcell never really impressed me. Somebody says Finsley St. Louis. Well, that person must be crazy. Are you crazy? Finsley St. Louis is, can I use the word failure? Carl, can I use the word failure? Finsley St. Louis, when I was the national youth officer for the National Democratic Congress, and I attended an executive meeting one afternoon on Herbert Blaze Street. Do you know that security place is on Herbert Blaze Street, Carl?
Yeah.
On the left going down? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kenny Lal Singh, there was this discussion when Kenny Lal Singh resigned his position and yada yada yada, and he was leaving. Now that was my ride to St. Patrick. So I asked the chairman at that time, who was Finsley, says, can I leave? Because my ride is leaving. And the only how I can stay is if Minister Thomas gives me a ride. Well, Minister Thomas was quick to point out that he's not going to Sauters, although he lived in Hermitage. He was quick to point out that he's not going to Sauters. So I said, therefore, Mr. Chair, can I have your permission to leave? And he says, yeah, you have the permission of the chair to leave. By the time the next morning, it is believed that the chairman at the time shared the information and shared it in a negative way, saying that Kenny Lal Singh and Andre Donald walked out of the meeting. It is believed the chairman shared that information with the media. That's why I never really, I deal with Finsley as a human being, but it's not somebody that I hold in very high esteem. I deal with him as a human being. Yeah.
You don't rate him?
Say again?
You don't rate him?
No, he's not rated in my book.
But as we on that subject, or would be persons for that appointment. Now, every time an administration changes, we have to accept the fact that he must have worked for the boys. That is part of the whole thing. But that position should not be just necessarily a work for a boy, but a person of substance should hold that post. We understand.
You're talking about the same positions that we
yeah, the position for the president of the Senate and the
Speaker of
the House. When in administration or regime change, you must cause work for the boys to happen. The boys who works up supposed to get work, but you should them position and them is not like work for the boys position.
You know, interestingly,
you have to have some integrity to that position and them.
Yeah. Someone just sent me a WhatsApp, and I'm going to read it in its entirety for you, and probably you can comment on it. Vanessa Lalji, I'm not even going to comment on what you just posted. Take that. As a matter of fact, you should take that down. Good morning to you, my dearest friend who just said to me, morning. I'm good. You saying what's up? I'm good for the time being. I'll link you today, don't worry. Hear this, Carl. These are all older people, meaning the people we are speaking about, eh?
Yeah.
Is there a role in Grenada for older people? Question mark. A strong message has been sent from the NDC that only young people matter. How do you comment on that?
Well, two things. NDC has the cabal has remained true to form. During the electioneering, it always was it was mentioned people old and should take a rest and wheelchair and so forth. So we knew from the onset their view on the elder or the elderly people. They didn't hide to say. They were all the surrogates and others were saying it's time for these set of people to take a rest, go and sit down in the back of the class, and so on. And in the appointment of cabinet, you recognize that there were certain analysts in Grenada who was holding up hope and calling older person's name and saying they might have gotten into the Senate, they might have thing. But you realize that will happen. So they remain true to form as relates to so I concur with what the person say as to young and old.
Yeah, because you could not, because positions like these, Carl, positions like these, like you're president of the Senate, this is not something that you can do so and grab a book and learn in 30 seconds. You can't. The speaker of the House, likewise, you can't learn this on the fly like that. You have to have been exposed. You have to be able to make good judgment on your feet and not make judgment in favor of a particular side because you are on that side. You have to seem to be fair in your dealings.
And you have to have a serious appreciation for the rules of the House.
Correct.
The interpretation of the rules. It's not one of your opinion, but it is rules. And the president of the Senate again has a serious role. Realize if you have any tie in the Senate, he or she is the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I hope that most people know that he or she is the tiebreaker because you have six senators as appointed by the government. They will have to name 6 senators, which they've done already. Yes.
I think most of them are based on the swearing in and portfolio.
There's only one senator who does not have any portfolio, but he's a senator.
That's who?
That's Britain.
Okay.
He was not given based on, somebody could correct me, but based on my
portfolio.
They didn't even say that. They just named him a senator. They didn't even say that. So I can't say that. He was just named as a senator in the upper house. So I await to hear what responsibilities may be afforded to him. All right, as that.
But interestingly, the president of the Senate is a senator too.
Yes, I know. That will make the 13. That is what I was coming to.
Yeah.
And then so you have the 6 appointed by government, and then you have 3 appointed by the leader of the opposition. Yeah, and then you have the farmers representative,
Labor.
You have the labor representative and the Chamber of Commerce representative.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing is that because we have had it that way for a long time, people believe that that is how it has to be.
No.
But let me finish that, my brethren. You think me. But if the NDC believes now, they can leave out the Chamber of Commerce, they can leave out the labor, and they can leave out, what's the other one? Agriculture. They can leave out any one of them or all of them and create new ones, you know.
Yeah, they could create one for the media if they so choose.
If they so choose. they can create and say, okay, fine, we having a senator for the fourth estate, which is the media. And then they can put Callistra as the senator. Yes, I said that. That is how bad I can get. I'm going to back Callistra for senator. What do you think, Carl? Would you help me?
Nah, you're alone on that one, eh?
How could I? That's my good friend Callistra.
But
Callistra for
that's not my
senator.
good friend. That's not my good friend.
Well, it doesn't have to be. That is why you have to be fair.
But at the same time, being fair is not being hypocritical, though.
I am not hypocritical.
No, me. I'm talking about me, not you. I could only talk for me, bro.
Somebody said Callistra, hell no. How you could do that?
And then the other thing
I
again,
am campaigning for the NDC to make a change and have a senator for the fourth estate and put Callistra
work for the boys. Work for the boys.
I don't
But
care what
Andrew,
you say. Put Callistra.
Andrew, you
Yes.
recognize even the president of the Senate in many a times does be like the deputy governor general.
Well, not does be like he or she is the deputy governor general whenever the governor general is out of
Yeah.
state. Yeah, that is correct. But the thing is, a lot of the times we don't even know when the governor general is out of state.
Yeah,
Somebody's saying I'm being sarcastic. I am not being sarcastic. I want representation for the media because I believe that the media can make very good contributions in the Senate.
Yeah, you could add a lot to the debate.
You could add a lot to the debate. And I'm saying, Callistra, I'm not being hypocritical. I'm not being sarcastic. No way. I am backing Callistra for the job. Just like I always tell her when I say bad things about her, tell her this morning I said something good. Tell her Carl Caton didn't back her for the job, though. Didn't do that. I don't know why.
I think the position where she's at, she's doing justice to it.
She can do better. She can do better. But all in all, again, as I said, the 100 days keep ticking away. And I await and I look closely at a lot of the appointments made by, and I'm talking about cabinet appointments here, because I have my whole view, Carl, on the makeup of cabinet. And
Definitely.
I look at it. I look at it.
You recognize that Tools was the acting prime minister?
Yes, that is a fact. He was the acting prime minister. But Mr. Andrews, Minister Andrews is one of the persons, well, him and I still believe that he does have more experience than Dennis, as in Minister Dennis Cornwall.
Yeah, he has a lot of institutional knowledge.
Yeah. So
but then again, because of the makeup again or the government side in the House of Representatives, you would want a speaker of the House who would guide them properly and to offer them a bit of shelter sometimes too.
Good morning to Sheldon Scott. How are you doing, Sheldon? Nice to have you on board this morning. He's saying good morning to you also, Carl Caton.
Scotty.
Yeah. Beam me up, Scotty. Do you know that statement, Carl? Do you know that thing? Beam me up, Scotty.
Hit your numerics.
No. What was that? I didn't know that one. Where that one come from?
Me?
The one I just gave you, beam me up, Scotty. That comes from Star Trek.
What that mean?
Star Trek is a series.
No Star Trek, but what beam me up means?
It means, because remember that they were transporting. Remember they were transporting from the spaceship to Earth, from Earth to the spaceship. So beam me up, Scotty, means Scotty, who was the man responsible for beaming them different places. So if you say beam me up, Scotty, which means that Scotty will now beam them up into the spaceship.
All right.
Yeah. So beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty says he's doing good. Yeah, he's
There,
doing
there,
great
there
today.
goes the guru again.
You mean Scotty? Yeah, there goes Scotty the Guru.
Andre the guru.
Me?
Yeah.
The allocate you
Andre
keep
the, wait,
pouring
wait,
upon.
because you're teaching me something, so you the guru?
No. Somebody, a pretty lady says, "Good morning to you."
Morning, pretty lady.
Yeah,
Whoever you are.
I cannot tell you her name, but her profile has a very nice picture with her glasses and nice hair flowing down and gold chain and nice jacket. And on the lapel, is that it? Lapel, Carl? Is that the
Yeah.
correct word? Lapel of her jacket on the right side is a small, it's a
On the
pin.
right or the left side?
No, the right. Hold on, let me see. The left side, yeah. It's a grenada pin right there. Nice, simple gold chain, beautiful smile. Oh, what a lady. And the
Beautiful lady?
Of course, I just said she's beautiful. I know she's cracking up now. And she will mention it just now.
Tell her stay beautiful. And
Well,
all the best.
She has no reason to change.
I don't know.
Leonard Peters, let me tell you something. If you are going to tell us something, you need to be plain.
Complain.
All right?
Don't complain.
Complain. When you okay, listen to this, Carl. Tell me if you understand. You know the saying, beam me up was a Mandela effect. What is that? What is the Mandela effect? You understand?
Share, Leonard, share the information. Share it.
Yeah, man. Let the information run. You can't just do so and say this and then just expect. Just remember, all those of you who are viewing now on YouTube, I beg of you one thing.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. If you have not done that as yet, subscribe and please share with your friends so that the channel will continue to grow. Once it continues to grow, we'll be able to do great things. One person pointed out this morning they like the animation in relation to the weather report and different things that we continue to do. But what we need for you to do is to continue to share. We'd like to get up to like 10,000 subscribe members of this channel. And Leonard Peters, you say Google it? Okay. All right, Leonard. All right. Google it.
Leonard.
Thank you. Thank you. I just said thank you. That's all. Thank you, Leonard.
Google it.
Yeah. Leonard, I wonder if Leonard know what he just did, Carl.
Nah.
By sending that back and say Google it. I wonder if you know what he just did. Leonard, think. You're a gentleman who is thinking. Continue to think.
But the thing about it is, Leonard, when we on this medium here, our whole thing is to share information. It's not about trying to grandstand and so on. Share information. So if you have information that you think is necessary based on a topic we're speaking of, share it so we could at least think, because we're not the custodian of every knowledge, we're not the repository, we don't claiming to know everything. So if you have some information, Leonard, just come with it, don't make it difficult. Just how we started off by saying the present Prime Minister, when he speaks, is decent on the palette of the air. Don't make it difficult. Yeah, Jay, so like I was saying, the Speaker of the House has to be one who has some integrity, who has some substance, and who has a grasp for parliamentary procedures, and not an opinionated way of carrying out the business of the House. Because what would happen, the nation business should be first and foremost, and not about no egos or no one opinion on each other, the nation business. And even the Congress in their discourse during the election was always advocating the country need good opposition. That was one of the corner pillars, that was one of the bastions in the campaign that the country needs opposition, good opposition.
We've got a call online. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, Stan Phillip, and how are you, my brother?
You know, you went silent for about 3 minutes. There was nothing coming across. You know that?
Silent where?
On air, I wasn't hearing anything until you said good morning. I'm a call online. It was silence from the time you told the gentleman to Google the stuff until you said there's a call online. I heard nothing in between.
Okay, so stay right there. Stay right there. Carl, can you say good morning to Stan?
Morning, Stan. How you doing?
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear.
Okay. Do you have your radio on? Hold on.
I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit ticklish there. Because because I'm hearing a feedback from you, which means that you're listening on your radio, correct?
Well, the hands-free, the hands-free feature on my radio is allowing me to use the phone through the radio.
Oh, that is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That is what you're doing. Okay. So I'll have to repeat whatever you say to Carl. I'll have to repeat it because he would not hear you. So tell me.
No, I wonder if I heard you correct. Were you saying that the president of the Senate automatically becomes the deputy governor general?
Yes, that is correct. Unless otherwise decided by, I don't know if it's the prime minister or whatever, because I remember that when Kenny Lal Singh was president of the Senate and the governor general was out at one point in time, Kenny did not act as the governor general. I think somebody else acted as the governor general.
But I think that the only time I remember that automatically happening was when, was it Larry Joseph was at one time president of the Senate, but in all times he deputized when the governor general is out, because Chester Humphrey was president and he never acted as governor general.
Well,
and,
would you? Would you let Chester act as governor general? Are you crazy?
I would.
But you must be a madman.
And I also can recall when Nichols was there, I'm not too sure if she acted as governor general. I don't know if the structure is that automatically unless otherwise appointed.
Yes, that is how it is. It is automatic unless otherwise decided. And I don't know who makes the decision, if it is the prime minister that makes the decision. But Stan, to make Chester Humphrey governor general, are you crazy? The world done.
If it goes to the post.
No. Chester Humphrey, are you mad? You remember that the guy ain't even swearing to he ain't even taking the oath like that now.
Yeah, I know.
Are you crazy? And you're gonna make him governor general? You must be mad.
I just wanted clarity because, like I said, in recent times, it has been an appointment, somebody appointed, and not an automatic thing. So we'll see what happens this round. I also heard Carl speak to the appointment of the deputy prime minister.
The deputy prime minister?
Well, acting prime minister, sorry. Some people interpret acting as the de facto deputy.
No, it's not. Not in the case of the prime minister, you know that.
I said some people interpret if the prime minister goes out and appoints somebody to act on his behalf, it is sometimes interpreted, oftentimes interpreted as that person being the deputy prime minister. Right? I'm not saying it's the case. I'm just talking about perception. So the fact that Lennox Andrews have been fingered as acting PM from the word get-go, eyes would be open to see whether that would be a norm or if it's just a one-off thing. Remember, he's an economic um, he's the Minister of Economic Development. So I guess as the closest to the Finance Minister, and the issues that confronts us now are general economic issues. So I think he was best pleased to serve. So we'll see going forward whether or not he would be the person always appointed, or whether it'll be a rotation system.
But Stan, you have to also understand, yeah, that Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell would have to be making the decision in relation to who acts in his absence based on seniority here. Let me put it straight. And I ain't pulling no punches here, but Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell can't put the guy as acting Prime Minister. You mad? And then we do agree that when he come back.
I don't know who's the guy.
Well, yeah, that's why I said the guy. Carl, you understand the guy? Carl understand who's the guy. I will not say who's the guy.
Well, it will be interesting going forward whether that would be a norm or if it's just a one-off thing. Because I think the issues. Take for example the issue of the GIS pulling the plug of the swearing of the governor of the
leader of the opposition.
Leader of the opposition. That's under the Prime Minister's portfolio.
Yeah.
Minister of Information. I don't know if in handing over the leadership with regard to prime ministership, he also had passed on his other portfolios, or if it's just finance and prime ministership. Because if he didn't, there would have been a void there. Nobody acting as Minister of Information.
Well, Stan, most definitely there was not a void, and you have to understand that. Let's put it. You see, let's put it plain. When the Prime Minister leaves and hands over the Prime Ministership to anybody to act, with that goes all his portfolios, all of them.
I'm not too sure about that.
It does. Every single one of them. That person is responsible for it. So let me ask you the question. Are you saying that he just had Mr. Lennox Andrew, Minister Lennox Andrew, only had the prime ministership and he was not responsible for security?
I don't know.
Come on, Stan. Let's not do
Honestly, I'm being very honest here. I do not know.
Well, I'm telling you, Carl Caton wants to say something. Yes, Carl?
Once you act in, you absorb all the man portfolio. So, like, for example, the Minister of National Security becomes him. So, Mr. Andrew became the Minister of National Security. So, he has to receive the briefs, security briefs.
Correct. So once you take that, that's yours. That's everything is yours. Once you accept that role, everything is yours.
And add it to that.
Well, like I said, I'm not clear on it. You're probably convinced, but I'm not. Because the prime ministership is a separate calling to the Minister of Finance. Not one on
hold on there, Stan. You might be onto something. Somebody has just sent me a message and said, Andre, you're not correct. Which means what I'm saying is not correct. Let's see if that person is gonna and it's somebody who knows. So the person, if you can, well, probably you will continue listening, right?
Yes, I'll continue.
Okay, great. One love. Take care. Good, right. So somebody has just said, Carl, that I'm not correct with what I'm saying. So let us see if that person is going to educate us. And good morning to Clement Hopkin. How are you? Presley Guinness. Or Garnes? Is it Guinness or Garnes? Guinness.
Garnes Wilson.
Oh, you say Garnes. But there's no R.
Well,
there's
Garnes
no A.
Wilson.
Oh,
I know the gentleman. So Garnes, you was calling?
Guiness. Okay. So he is in New York, Carl. He says good morning.
Morning, Presley.
Yeah, somebody saying if their cell phone was working, they would have called. Okay, but okay, the person told me that I'm not correct, and I'm waiting for the person to do so and feed us with the information. To you, hey, Virgin, what's your story? Let the
Yeah,
information flow now.
have,
Oh, so he spelled it wrong, Carl. It's Ganness. Gannes.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, Presley. Have a good morning. Take care of yourself. Yeah.
Andre, I think one of the things, based on the discussion we have, if in the event you have sometimes in the Prime Minister's ministry, there will be a Minister of State with special responsibility for X, Y, and Z. But the Prime Minister is the overall, like in the past administration, youth portfolio came under the Prime Minister, but Miss Kate was the person with special responsibility. So in the case where there is that, maybe when the Prime Minister goes out, that person could act as the minister. But you have some, because remember, Prime Ministership is all about who control the majority in the House. Don't forget that. In an appointment to acting, because the Constitution does not make provision for Deputy Prime Minister.
Correct.
So it has the person who act basically at the behest of the Prime Minister. And I think the person has to get the instrument to act while the Prime Minister is out. He's not just calling us, hey, but he's not going out and you go act. You have to have the instrument.
From the Governor General.
And in doing all of this, maybe it would be understood who holds whatsoever portfolio was out.
The person who is acting, Carl, has to be somebody that the Prime Minister trusts wholeheartedly.
And has confidence in.
Because if and when he gets back in the country, the person could do so and say, put that man under arrest.
Yeah. And then the other thing about it, what I looked at, in allocation of portfolios, Mr. Lennox Andrew, what portfolios he got?
But a lot. Agriculture and also all sorts of things in there.
So the heaviness of his portfolios could tell a story to him. One, as you say, trust. And two, maybe as you indicated, seniority came in here. And thirdly, institutional knowledge was again. So he had seniority going for him. He had institutional ability and knowledge going for him. And the weight of the portfolios wasn't light portfolios, Andre.
Two persons
in
there.
Intents and purposes, maybe he's the second man.
Two persons in there that I ain't envy their portfolios at all. Him, Lennox Andrew. I mean, he has a lot of work cut out for him. And Minister Dennis Cornwall. He has his work cut out for him also in there. Those are two portfolios outside of that of the Prime Minister. Yeah, he has a lot too, but Minister Dennis Cornwall and Minister Lennox Andrew, oh my God, I don't envy them at all, Carl.
What Cornwall has?
A lot. I would have to, let me see if I can pull it up somewhere. Is it somewhere on my phone? Yes, I believe it is somewhere on my phone. I'll have to give me a minute so I can pull it up for you in relation to what Cornwall has. Yeah, I have it here, and no. Keaton, give me a minute. I'm looking for another one of my devices. Okay, so that one isn't there. This one isn't there. I thought oh, there it is. Right. So we're going to be looking and see what the different positions held by different persons in this administration. Give me a minute here. I thought I just had it right here, and I'm trying to figure it out on both apparatuses. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think I got it now. Minister Dennis Cornwall, he is Utilities, Transportation, and Civil Aviation.
Yeah.
That's Utilities, Transportation, and Civil Aviation. That's Minister Dennis Cornwall. You wanted to also find out what
Lennox Andrew.
Minister Lennox Andrew has. Okay. Economic Development Planning, and he also has Blue Economy, ICT, Agriculture, Creative Economy, and Tourism.
Got me the engine on the back, you know.
Yeah, and assisting him there with agriculture is Senator Adrian Augustine Thomas, who is the Minister of State in that ministry with responsibility for agriculture. That is how it is. Yeah. So Dennis Cornwall, infrastructure and physical development, with responsibilities also in there, which include utilities, transportation, and civil aviation. Now that's big. That's really big. So he has his work cut out there for him also.
Andre, in the ministry of Mr. Lennox Andrew is Adrian Thomas, the deputy political leader of the Congress. You don't have no coincidence. You don't have no coincidence that is why Lennox Andrew acting.
I don't understand. If you're gonna say something else, I don't know. I'm not playing no devil's advocate. I don't know. I am not going in any coincidence here.
All right, okay.
If you figure something out, as long as we're not criticizing, criticizing. No. Just listen to what I'm saying. If you figure something out and you believe that persons need to know, when you ask me the question, I cannot answer what you know when I don't know it.
No, let me leave it. Let me don't make no long talk over.
Okay. I'm trying to look at the different. And you did say that George Prime was one of the transition leads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is assisting Minister Tevin Andrew. Yeah, he's doing that together with local government.
Yeah, so he's one of the czars.
I don't know if you call it, well, you call it that.
Well, we can a lot of, if you watch a lot of the things Americanized, and in America, there's czars over one time.
Interesting way to put it. I dare say, my friend. Interesting way to put it. So, just to remind folks, it's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.derefremgrenada.com. It's about, hold on, my brother. It's about time for us to do so and take a commercial break. We will be back. Stay with us.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Seasons. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Seasons. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Seasons. Seasons. Express your style with Color by Seasons.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners. Winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one little ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there.
You got to be careful. I think Carl Caton is there. Yeah, Carl. Let me see if I can bring back Carl. I'm supposed to know how to do this, you know. Yeah, Carl, hold on. I find you too eager. You're eager. So, Carl, I got something special to show you. Where's Presley? Presley, are you there? Presley, I got something to show you. I will only show you when I know that you are there, Presley. You need to inform me that you are there, Presley. Let me when I see an indication that Presley is there still. Presley, I got something for you, Presley. Where are you? Carl, how well do you know Presley?
Good enough.
How good is good enough?
We've been part of a particular organization for a while.
Okay, right. Hold it there, Carl, because Presley has just said that he is there. All right, Presley. Come here. Yeah, look at that camera up there. Come on, come on. Come down. Right, stay right there. All right, let me give this to Presley. Presley, hold on. This I give unto thee. I want to see. Okay, Presley, check this out. Come, wait for Presley. Is that your uncle?
Yes.
Okay, Presley, check this out. Right, so I want to make sure that yeah. Come on, Presley, you gotta respond.
They responded.
No, he responded, but he will. Just give him a minute. I'm sure he's typing away. He must be a very happy man. Yeah, Presley.
Yeah, because Presley's from down that side.
Yeah, Presley just says, my niece. Yes, Presley, that's your niece. She's not. So, Presley, you see, you have added a reason to listen because she's here now. Yeah, we're training her behind the scenes. All right, Presley.
Well, Presley you must. Down that side.
Yeah, Presley is from down that side. So, Presley, you must be a happy man now. You see, I've shown you your niece. This is how Real FM is. We do all sorts of great things, at least for one person. Yeah, Presley happy, saying all kind of words now, Carl. My niece, yes, nice, all kind of thing. Presley jumping up, I'm sure. What kind of person is he, though, Carl?
A very cool cat.
Okay. How long did he stay in the service with you?
Close enough for 10 years.
Okay.
I met him in the service.
Oh, you met him in the service? Oh,
and left in the service. So all of 10 years, no, a lot more than that, like. So maybe about 15, 17 years.
Oh. And I think I like the word. I said it by mistake, I dare say. Oh, so Presley is still in the service. He's on vacation.
Oh, well, he could be. I haven't seen him for a while, so I couldn't comment on his presence.
So he's staying here. He's saying here that he's still active. Oh, okay, Presley. Nice. So you see, I got your niece here right now, so you know. Yeah, so did you share that thing already, Presley? Did you subscribe? Now you know. Now you have reason to. Yeah, I'm gonna take St. Mark by storm, Carl Caton. Good morning. How you doing? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, can you speak up, please?
Yes, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Caton. Now, when an appointment is needed, okay, in the absence of the Prime Minister, and someone in his cabinet is appointed, or a minister is appointed to act as Prime Minister, is there one appointment, or there are other persons who would be appointed to the portfolio that the one who now holds the position of Prime Minister would be holding? Because when Okay, Mr. Andrew was the acting Prime Minister. Would another minister be appointed to act in the portfolio of Mr. Andrew?
No, nobody, no, this thing, okay, let me see if I can answer you here. When you act as Prime Minister, based on a bit of information I received from someone who knows, you do not necessarily have all the portfolios. When you act as Prime Minister, you do not necessarily have all the portfolios that goes with the job.
Okay, so you may have the Minister of National Security.
You may not even have that. You may be acting as Prime Minister, but you do not have the responsibility of Minister for National Security. You do not have that.
Okay, so there's only one appointment.
No, I cannot say it is only one appointment, but it's just that acting does not mean that you have all. I thought, until a short while ago, I thought so, and then someone sent me a message and said, no, it is not that way, Andre.
Because you see, we have given up that position quite a while now, but you know that one time we used to have a minister without portfolio. So when someone leaves the country, and a new appointment is the need to take up the position of the one who leaves.
You know,
you used to have the minister of without portfolio taking up a position of ministry for the person who now act as the one who left. So I thought that there was more than one movement. So if you do not go over to an acting Prime Minister with all your portfolios, then with someone acting a position of the portfolio which you held before becoming acting.
What we'll have to do in this case here, so as to put rest to that, what we'll have to do is to reach out to Parliament to find out exactly how it is done. And so then we can educate the nation. All right?
Yeah, because we did that as a more civic on this issue.
Yeah, we do. All right. Take care and thanks for calling. All right. Carl Caton, I know you're there. Final words from me this morning. We've got your boys here with us. The boys in blue. Although, they have different shades of blue.
In my time, Andre Donald, I was the junior minister in agriculture, and whenever the senior minister had to go out, they would call me and give me the instrument for that office. So I'll be acting on field. Well, tell the boys in blue have a blessed day.
No, I ain't telling them anything. Yeah, well, you're off tomorrow. Are you going to be available? You're going on farm today and tomorrow?
No, I'll be available tomorrow for sojourn into the extension.
Okay, well, we'll see what gives. Take care of yourself and God bless you. We'll know no more.
Don't forget you have something to collect.
Listen.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I refuse to allow you to put pressure on Andre. Andre is smarter than that, and you should know. So don't forget that there are times you just need to hush.
Two smart dead in front, one smart dude. Don't forget that one.
I don't know who dead where. I wasn't there.
Two smart died in front, one smart dude.
I was not there. Have a nice day.
My
God bless
advice
you.
to you,
Take care. I will do so, and I will remove you. I just removed them, yes. Want them about two and smart and who ain't smart and who's smarter than who. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. Wherever you are, top of the morning to you, and here's hoping that you will have a magnificent DAY. Goodbye. God bless you. Police. Yeah, they're here. So they're here. Yeah, the police. What would they be talking about? I have absolutely no idea what they be talking about this morning. You'll find out. Keep listening.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.